Done. Okay, so once again, welcome. This is just a session. I thought I'll quickly invite all of you. It'll be fun to talk about it. And I know, all of you joined here for very simple reason. Sab paisa bolta hai. Everybody is joined because it's talking about money, money, money. And inshallah, one duas for all of you is genuinely, is all of you joined. You want to understand the laws of money. So that means you will be rich very soon. So I need to make good friends with all of you, isn't it? Yes. So I'll be good friend with all of you out here because very soon you will have lots and lots and lots of money. And absolutely, it's okay. It's wonderful to have money. It's wonderful to talk about money. And this is what we'll talk in the next 45 minutes that we have. This is also a part of a series I'm taking for a group of students in Kuwait. Wow, that's a nice place to go, called Code 5. Now, Code 5 is a series of sessions based on the most famous, very beautiful, very eloquent hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is Prophet Muhammad saying, which says, take care of 5 before 5. In Arabic, it is "Ightanim khamsa qabla khams." Take care of 5 things before 5 things. Now, this is interesting. What are the 5 things? So, take care of youth. You all are young people. Soon you will become old, teeth will fall down, hairs will all, stomachs will come up like your father's, not mine. I'm still young. So this is one important thing. When you're young, take care of youth. So play football, but not very rough. Don't be a crybaby and don't make fouls. Sufyans and Abdullahs and Munibs of the world, right? Play fair, enjoy the sport. Youth. Then health, absolutely. Be the Ronaldos and the Messis. How exciting it is to watch them healthy. So health before you become weak. Do you realize you have the best food, you have all the fun, you're not enjoying yourself, correct? So this is very important that you are absolutely healthy. Take care of your health. Then today's topic is your richness before poverty. So when you have money, don't waste your money. And we'll talk about everything around money today. Then free time. Right now, I've got some free time. You have free time, we joined in. It's fun. Otherwise, we will not be able to actually enjoy because before we come, in Arabic, it is your farakta qabla shughlaka. You become shughal. You become so busy. You're running around. You don't know what to do. But now you're free. You're making use of the free time. And then the last is wal hayata qabla mamatika. Your life before your death. We all can do a lot of things when we're alive. Dead people can't do much, right? I mean, they can't do anything actually. So enjoy the life. This is the series we are talking about. This is what I wanted to speak on, 5 before 5. And in 5 before 5, we are going to the third part, which is wealth before poverty. In simple, how much important is money? What can money do? We will talk around simple 5 laws. I made sure I read lots of books from The Richest Man in Babylon to Rich Dad, Poor Dad to Psychology of Money. And I made small, simple laws that small children, elders, all of us can understand. Because all of us understand, very importantly, what money is. So quickly, a recap of what we are going to do. So today's one is number 3, wealth before poverty. Correct. Quick question, everybody. Give me yes or a no answer. Is money good or bad? You can see the devil out there.
Good.
Sometimes good and sometimes bad.
It's bad. Good. Sir, it's bad.
Yes, Abu Bakr said it is bad. Abu Bakr, don't keep any bad thing, okay? Tell your mama and papa, all the money to me. I'll give you my bank account. Yes? Right? Yeah.
We need money to get food.
To get food, pizzas and burgers. Money is good, all of you. So that
Vegetable.
greedy people, vegetable. You don't even eat vegetable. Do you eat vegetable? I'll tell Mandira ma'am. She'll be so happy. Okay,
Yes,
it is sometimes good, sometimes bad. Umair says it is good or bad. No, it's okay. Absolutely. Fatima, let him speak. I enjoy his conversation. So you see, money is not good and bad, as you all said correctly. Money is just a tool. Tool? Some saman. It's, have you seen a magnifying glass? Magnifying glass which makes everything very, very large. Money is like that magnifying glass. So whatever is in your heart, your intention, Imagine if I have money, I can use money to feed a lot of animals. I can pay for poor people's food. I can build houses. I can travel. Money, I can also do good things for myself. So money is all, yes, Azjar, as Azjar said, it depends on what you're using it for. Money is not good or bad. It is your perspective of the money. It is what you think about the money. So don't worry, it's not devil or it's not an angel. Money is what is in your mind. Yes, go, congratulate yourself, Yahya, and the rest of you. You gave me the right answer. In 5 laws of money, I will take you from different parts of the world. We will go to the tombs of Pharaoh. You know the tombs of Pharaoh? Where is the tomb of Pharaoh? Which place? Which country?
Egypt.
Egypt. All right, that's Saad. Yeah, absolutely. So we will go and talk about some of the people around Pharaoh about laws of money, and then we will go to this place. What is this bull all about? Where do you think this bull is?
Spain.
Spain. Okay, Spain and bullfighting. I like it, but that's not the answer. Bull is a very important symbol of money. Quick question. You are learning something. Yes, go ahead. Yes, Umaima. Yes, stock market. Absolutely. This bull, the photo of the bull you see, is in a place called Wall Street. Now, of course, it doesn't have walls, right? Wall Street is in New York. It's in USA. Let's keep it that way, right? It is the largest stock market in the world. Where is Mumbai's Wall Street? What is it called? Mumbai stock market. Where is it called? And what is it called?
Bombay Stock Exchange.
Okay. So that is BSE, right? BSE.
Dalal Street.
Dalal Street, brilliant. Absolutely. I can see a lot of money making out here. Good. Stock market is not good or bad. It is again an indicator. You know, when you fall sick, what does your parent do to check your temperature? Bukhar hai ke nahi hai? What do they do?
They put a
Thermometer.
They put a thermometer, right? They don't put you.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely, Asjar. The Wall Streets are the thermometer of knowing the financial condition of the country. You can know how a country is doing from the Wall Street. Simple, the stock markets are the thermometer, the financial thermometer of the country. You know that is how important it is. Now, interestingly, there are 2 animals that represent the Wall Street or the stock market. Sorry. Okay, so one you saw is the bull. Which is the other one? Very, very smart. I love, somehow I love animals and I love this bull and
Bear.
bear. Okay, lion. I wish it was lion. No, lion is on Ashoka Chakra. Bull and the bear. Tiger. Okay, wolf. Taranum says wolf. Tiger Sat says, I like you all are learning something very interesting. Remember the 2 B's, bull and the bear. Asjar, I wish it was panda. Maybe China has panda instead of bear, but actually it's a bear. Universally, around the world, you'll always find bull and bear. When a market is bullish, it is bull market means it's going up. Sab paisa aa raha hai. People are making a lot of people will make money even in bear market. Don't make a misconception. But bull means the market is going very high. Every stock, if you purchase a stock for 100 rupees, suddenly it might become 110, 200, maybe even higher. That is called a bull market. Bear market goes down. A bear market is your 100 rupees stock might become 60, 70, 30, 10, 0, 0.1. So Abu Bakar, it is bull and bear. We'll not talk about so much stock market. I think I have got a student, Khadija, she's brilliant in stocks. I'll ask her to do one session, hopefully as a guest next week. But this is what we are talking, the bull and the bear. So fine. Lot of talking. We'll have some games, case studies, and quizzes as we go ahead. And my first law for all of you is law number 1, time and money. Correct? Let's ask a very simple question, what we are doing. Is time equal to money? Yes or no? Go ahead. What do you think, boys and girls? Yes?
Time is more precious than money.
Okay, I like that answer. Time is more precious than money. Yusuf says yes, maybe. Omar says no. Sarah says no. Okay, so Abu Bakr is like no. Okay, all right. So time, trust me, imagine if I'm sitting here doing nothing. Will anybody pay me money? No. Time is not equal to money. Wasting time, right? You can just waste your time. Fine. The more you invest, okay, Asjad, that is very, very interesting. The more you invest in making money, the more money you earn. All right. So now I'll reverse the question. So time is not equal to, okay, not equal to money. But what about money? Is money equal to time? Right? It's same thing, right? No, tell me. Yes, Sarah says yes. Yusuf says yes. Ahmad still. Ahmad, I've not been able to convince you. Asjad says no. Okay, Mahira is yes. Okay, let me give you example. So now time is not equal to money. Remember what I told you. Just sitting and idling and wasting your time, there's no money being made. That's all. But money could be equal to time. How? While paying money, can I purchase time? I can get a little extra time. So remember how you use your money. And this is the session not on time management. Remember, it is on money management. My session is on money. Actually, money is equal to time. And how I'll tell you. Imagine somebody is very ill. They want a surgery, right? And you are somewhere in a remote town and you suddenly have to come to Bombay. You can fly down. You can take the best doctors. You can take best medication. And suddenly using money, you can purchase time. Think of it. What I'm saying is very deep, right? Imagine you have to just travel to a conference and you're going to Dubai. Well, who goes to Dubai for conference anyway? Chalo. Let's go to Dubai for a conference. Suddenly you can choose the best flight. If you choose an Emirates, or maybe I'm doing a business class Emirates, I'm relaxing, I'm fresh. I use my money to buy better health, buy better time. So yes, money, the more money you have, or the better use of money. I'm sorry if I put it wrong. It does not mean the better use of money can give you smarter time. Example, study techniques. I invest. How many of you invest in good headphones? That's money, but it gives you clarity. You don't have to listen to a lecture twice. Money can give you better use of time. Law number one, time and money are related. Use your money better, and trust me, you will get good answers. I'll tell you a story. Every law has a story. So, the story is a beautiful story about two people. Number one, a story, both stories are sad. Both stories end in a wrong way because they did not use their money well. Story one is this money going in the sand. During the time of Pharaoh, there was a very, very rich merchant. Can anybody tell me what was the name of the merchant? I can give the first letter.
Karun.
Absolutely. Q or K you can use. So Karun is a historical figure. In fact, I have a very good friend, Umar from Bangladesh, and we keep discussing who is Zulkifar, who is, Lukman and Aesop. We talk about Gautam Buddha and the connection, and he gives me a lot of answers. You can tell me in history who really was Karun, the Latin or the Greek or the English name. But Karun was supposed to be someone with lots and lots of money. In fact, it is said in history, Karun had so much of money that he had servants carry the keys, only the keys of his treasure, only that keys on horses. Imagine so much of money that Karun had. Absolutely right. Now it is said that the weight of the keys itself was so much and his arrogance was so high. One day as he was walking, the entire land just falls down. And the entire money, the hordes and hordes and hordes of money Karun has collected goes down. Even today, some people say historically, the entire money has gone into the river. Which river am I talking about? People say that they can go to the river and search. Yes, Ahmed Faridi, a hole appeared and Karun's entire wealth just disappeared. River Nile. Sufyan, I think you're good with the idea that Nile is in Egypt and Karun was there, but somewhere maybe drifted away. There is a river where there is a riwayah also. There's a hadith which says the river has gold and gold into it. Tigris, absolutely. Sarah, Red Sea is also a good answer. Then Musa, alayhi salam, he broke and then the seas parted away. But it is said about Tigris or is it Euphrates? Check that. Mahira, it's real in terms of did Karun money go there? I don't know, Mahira. But historically, there's a hadith. Yes, Hamza, thank you so much. It's Euphrates River. The hadith says Euphrates at the end of time will have, so much of gold, 100 people will go in. 100 of you will go in to get the gold. 99 will die. Only one person will get the gold. Who will be that one person? Yeah. And that one person will say, oh, for what did I fight for? for this gold. Now there's nobody to share, nobody to be proud of. Imagine you have all the money and there's nobody there. So this is a story about money. So, money is not to be hoarded. The more you hoard money, the money diminishes. Just I'll give you an example. And this is very important. Please, this lesson 1 or law 1 is the longest. Invest your money. Why I say that is, let's say you had 1 lakh rupee that you saved. Okay. Now in 1990, 30 years back, that 1 lakh rupees could have got you a flat, maybe small, correct? 10 lakh, let me make it 10 lakhs, very easy. 10 lakh rupees would have definitely got you a flat in where I live in Navi Mumbai. 10 lakh rupees in 1990. 2000, same 10 lakhs you keep in the bank. Maybe bank gives interest. We don't talk about interest. We don't need interest. It's riba is not accepted. But however, let's say you still have 1 lakh rupees and you give away the rest of it. That 1 lakh can now, instead of 2 BHK, may give you 1 BHK. 2010, nothing of the 1 bag. Maybe 1 room kitchen far away, little far away in Ulve, in Panvel. Suddenly, 10 lakh rupees in 2020 will not get you anything anywhere in Navi Mumbai. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm saying? The whole idea is, if you keep money hoarding, the money's value keep going up. Hamza, thank you so much. Very intelligent. This is called inflation. Money utna hi hai, the money is same, but the value of things have gone up. And that we'll talk about in gold part. Another story about the Mongols. There was a Mongol king. The Mongol king and the Genghis Khan, they invaded and raided and plundered and looted people. One time he reached the caliphate. He reached the Khalifa of his time, the Abbasid Khalifa, and suddenly he looted and killed everybody until he reached the palace. And then when he was in the palace, the Mongols, the king tells him, take all the money. It is buried right under. It is buried in my castle. Take it up. And the Mongols were, they were like desert people coming from Mongolia. They had no money. They just wanted to loot and plunder. You know what he said? Your money is of no use to you today. If only you had given this money to your people, they would have defended you and they would have fought us. Today, this money is yours. He killed him and he threw him in the same pit where all his gold coins and pearls and rubies and emeralds and all the money was. This is what money is.
Has anyone found it?
Who found it, son?
The gold.
So the king told him, my money is buried here. I've been hoarding money. I've been collecting all money. Take it, leave my life. And the Mongol said, if you only had given the money to people, people would have bought arms, fought for you. So the more point is, remember this very beautiful time. It's called, your money is only valuable if you share it. If you don't share it, if you don't invest it, if you don't give it away, it is of no use. So remember. So one little quote, that is a beautiful quote. I love the quote around. It says, many people take no care of their money until it comes to the end of it, and others just do the same with the time. So remember what we spoke about, money and time? Well, if you don't take care of your money or your time, they will never ever benefit you. Good. Law number 1, we just did. Money is not equal. Time and money, they're not same. But the idea is money and time can be used if used well. Investment is the word. Point number 2. Law number 2, and we have a little game or a quiz after this law, is money and happiness. Does money give you happiness? Yes or no?
Sometimes.
So only sometimes. It gives me happiness every time. When I was your age, when my daddy or mommy used to give me
Not
pocket money.
always.
Yeah,
No,
see,
no,
no, not
I
always.
just like it lots.
Lots, yeah, see, money and happiness. So now, Sufyan says yes, Sarah says yes. I'm not always. I think you guys a lot of pocket money. I'll ask your parents to reduce it a little. Okay. So now, very quickly, this book, one of the best books you can read on money, is called The Psychology of Money. Okay. Morgan Housel, he wrote this beautiful book. In the book, the beginning only, in the beginning of the book, he writes a small story. He said, every year, there is a conference of the richest people in the world. Would you like to go to the conference? Only the richest people are invited. The billionaires and the multi-billionaires and the Elon Musk and Habibi come to Dubai. Yes, Abdullah, I love that part. I think you can just share that thing. If you don't know, if you think money can't buy you happiness, Habibi, come to Dubai. I love that quote. But yes, you can't, but no, don't think. Always think you should go. Why not? Inshallah, one day, this is the bank balance. Remember, Usman bin Affan was a multi-millionaire of his time, right? Having a million does not make you good or bad. What you do with it makes you good or bad. So now, what happened is the richest people are in the world, the richest people, and everybody says there is one thing we don't have. They can buy the Mercedes and the Lamborghinis and the malls and an entire African safari, the yacht. They can go to Mars. They can do anything they dream of. They said there is one thing these people don't understand. The richest people in the world. What is that one thing? And this is a quote by Warren Buffett, one of the richest man, but one of the simplest man in the world. Warren Buffett and stock market, I will talk about him maybe next episode. But the one word they didn't have. Can you tell me what is that one word they didn't have? Okay, they don't have happiness. I like the way they did. I think very close, Ahmed. Very close. That's what we wanted to talk about. They don't know time. Okay, yes, some of them don't have time, Hamza. You're right. You know, they're old and tired. Joy, which is happiness. Asjad, very nice. I love the word, what you're talking about. Give me two more words. Love, Sufyan. Oh, money can buy you love, right? Tell your daddy to buy a diamond ring for your mommy and see how much love she'll give up. Sarah says family, care. Ibrahim, care. Yes, money can buy you care, can't you, Ibrahim? Yeah, you can buy good seats and good flights and business class tickets. One word they didn't understand, and I'm very happy, boys and girls, the answer is the word called enough. They didn't know when is enough. And this is a tough word to understand, but what do you mean by it is, imagine your mother is making pizzas. You love pizzas, and you keep eating and eating and eating, and you don't know when to stop. And why not? The very thing that gave you joy, happiness, love, all of it now gives you stomachache. You need a Fudin Hara, you need a tablet, right? Abdul Mannan parents, of course, you know, they are always there. But the word enough is what the key word was. The rich people, they don't know when to stop. What is enough? Sometimes, you know, we work so much, we travel so much, we are always with our work, and we don't know when is it enough because we have no time for family or loved one. So remember, happiness is not how much you earn. Happiness is how much you do with what you earn. Today, the biggest source of unhappiness, happiness that takes away, is called credit cards or loans or EMIs. You know, I'm so shocked, and trust me, I'm surprised. People go on vacation on EMIs. I mean, vacation on EMIs might sound a very nice idea, but why would you want to take a loan, debt? Why do you want to take karza to just go on a vacation if you don't want to? You know, you can go to different places. Credit cards, it is said about credit cards that it is the money you don't have to buy things you don't want, to impress people you don't like. So people take credit card to buy the new air condition, you know, although they have an AC, but just they want the new sofa set. And I hate the word sofa set. People buy sofas worth 2 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees. They buy carpets, they buy jackets, they buy the Nike shoe. They don't need it. But because they want to wear the Nike shoe, because you don't want it, you already have good shoe, to impress few friends on a football field once a week. Why? Why will you do that? You know, why do you want to take loans? Because one of the biggest dua that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam made was, Allah, don't put me in karza, don't put me in debt, don't put me in loan. You know, one thing I really strongly recommend you is to stay away from the debt trap. The debt trap could be student loan, vacation loan, EMIs, credit cards. Please, that is one area you can speak about and you don't have to worry, right? So this is taking away your happiness. You know, how happy are we with money? It is good to have money and things that money can't buy, but it's also good to once in a while check things and make sure you haven't lost the thing that money can't buy. Fine. Okay, let's do a small exercise, a small game. Make a list of 10 things that money can't buy. Come on, give me that list. All of you, at least give me three names. Even 1, 2 will start with it. You can speak up, you can use your chats and tell me 10 things total that money can't buy. Go ahead. I'll start with something intangible or tangible. Even things which are like, you know, what is intangible? Time, Hamza, absolutely. That is intangible. Enough. Sarah, I love it. Sarah's learning well. Family, Musfira says. Yes, you can't buy a good father like Israr, isn't it, with money? Parents' time. Oh, wow. Yahya and Fatima. Trust. Akib, hats off to you. Brilliant answer. Enough and family. Immortality, Hamza. You know, there's a story about Gilgamesh. Hamza, respect. Remind me of Gilgamesh. Respect. Enough money itself, Mahira says. Okay. You can't buy trust and respect. Ibrahim, brilliant. You can't buy care. Okay. You can buy somebody to care for you, like nurses and workers and people, but you can't buy empathy. Okay. These are all intangibles. What about health? Nobody told me about health. Money can buy good health care, but not health, right? Okay. I can see that. Respect, Abu Bakr says. Interesting. Good, good. What about anything tangible? Like, how do you say? Money can't buy you good sleep, can it? It can buy you beds and AC and comforters and what is the memory foam and magnetic mattresses, but it can't buy you good sleep.
Money can't buy peace.
Money can't buy fish.
Peace.
Peace. Oh, yes. But you can spend a lot of money, that to have peace between Ukraine and Russia now with money. Money can buy you weapons, that Ukraine has weapons or Russia is scared. There are few things money can really do, but a lot of things money can't do. One thing is money can't buy your, mental peace. So sometimes we have money, we show off. Yes, Mahira, this itself leads to agony. I'll give you an example, a story again, a very interesting story of, okay, thank you so much for
Talent.
Yes, Yusuf, thank you. I love the way you wrote it down. I'm going to copy Yusuf's answer. So Yusuf, your first one is immortality. This is something that perhaps I may not have, you should put it in the group also. I like you to just put in the WhatsApp group. Talent, Saad says, absolutely, Saad. Money can't make you more talented than your brother in football, isn't it? Okay. Happiness, Muspira says, good. Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh? Oh, Sufyan will speak about that hadith, a rich man to go to Jannah. He mentioned that rich man who hoards money. So remember, just because you're rich doesn't mean you'll not go to Jannah, okay? Does not make you... See, people use a hadith in a wrong conclusion. They say, oh, you're rich, you'll not go to Jannah. No. The richest people, some of them are the best in Jannah. Abdul Rahman bin Auf, Abu Bakr Siddiq, Usman bin Affan, right? Someone like Muad ibn Jabal, they were super rich. They were like absolutely millionaires of the time. They were Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Yes, sorry?
Umar Razilan.
Umar also. Yes. Umar is not known so much for his richness as Abu Bakr. Umar Farooq is also, yes, absolutely.
I wrote it. The hadith says that it's difficult, not impossible.
Absolutely.
With money, you can succumb to extravagancy. You will not properly pay your zakat. You have a lot of responsibilities.
Right, I accept. That's absolutely.
No,
we do that. Yes.
the hisab will be more.
And Saad
The
and
hisab of
oh, the hisab, the accountability.
levels.
Yes. The more money you have, the more accountability you have. And that's true. That's not just true for money, that's also true for knowledge. So you are a scholar, first one to be questioned. What did you do with your knowledge? So it could be any kind of resources that you have. Now, let me quickly tell you the story of Gilgamesh. It's not a part of what we do. We'll do that in the last episode. I will do live before that. Gilgamesh was a man in the Islamic mythology. It could be about Khidr, who wanted to live immortality. He wanted to have the elixir of life. He wanted to have, as it called, this is a very interesting story. He wanted to live permanently, and he goes and sees a snake shed his skin, and unfortunately, he finds that actually you will ultimately die. And this is a whole story of Gilgamesh. You can Google it. Google has a project called Project Gilgamesh. Project Gilgamesh is a project where they want to increase the lifespan of human being. So if you can live till 80, they want to make you live till 100, 120, 200, 250, maybe 500 years. That's actually Google's project. Can you believe it? Amazing, isn't it? Right. So one little thing, can money buy you happiness? When money can buy ice cream, yes, sir, money can buy happiness. For me, it is all about food, right? So Abu Bakr and Azjad and also smile. Money can buy you happiness. Go buy ice cream or buy books, which is the same thing as happiness. It's Faji, Ibrahim says. Okay, right. One quick story about how money can give you confidence. Now, this is very interesting. It's a story which has been narrated so many times. Yes, Sarah, money can buy you skills if you invest time. You can pay for Barcelona, you can go to Spain and join the club. That will not make you a Messi,
Sir,
right?
no, it is like if we go to like money can buy, Means like if I go to an academy which is
Hmm.
taking more money, so it has better coaches and better nets and better
Yes,
resources. That
agree.
can buy
This is good. So
better skills.
money can buy. Only thing, you can go to the academy and you can, not work around, and that will not help you. So exactly, your effort and time is equally important. Quick story before we summarize my lesson number 2 is the story of Jamshedji Tata's check. Now there was a man. He was completely in debt, completely down. His business was failing. He was not doing anything, and he sat in a park having no idea what to do. Suddenly, a man comes and he says, "What happened, son?" And the man narrates the whole ordeal. He says, "My story, I'm going to, I think I'll just jump around and I'll kill myself." The man says, "I'm Jamshedji Tata." Jamshedji Tata is like the great grandfather of Ratan Tata. I mean, the Tata Group is known for its philanthropy, owner of Tata Motors, Jaguar, and Nano, by the way. If you don't know about the EV vehicles, that's all of it. So Jamshedji says, "How much money do you need?" And I'm talking about, let's say, a story which is 100 years old. So Jamshedji writes a check of 1 lakh rupees, which is in today's time will be 1 crore perhaps, right? He says, "Take this check, start a business, and when you make enough money, come back and give this. So this is a loan for you. This check of 1 lakh is a loan for you. We will meet exactly after 1 year on this day in this park at this time, and you can give the money back to me." The man's like, "Really? Are you sure you're giving me so much money?" And so the man said, "Okay, thank you so much, Jamshedji," and he goes away. Then the man says, "Now I have got money with me, 1 lakh, which is like equal to 1 crore in today's time. I think, let me not use his money. Let me do something and then I will return the money. I will not even take the check." The man was very The man was like very confident, not in a wrong sense, but he said, "Okay, I'll not use the money. I have the money. The backup is there. If I need, I can use the money." He works hard. He goes around. He does. And suddenly his business grows and grows and grows and grows. He grows to the level where he can give 1 lakhs to others in that time, when 1 crore or 10 million in our time. After exactly a year, his man is so happy. He takes a box of sweets. He takes the old check of Jamshedji Tata that he did not use to give to the old man, thanking him for the confidence. He comes and waits in the park, and he waits and waits and waits. 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. There is no Jamshedji Tata around. Suddenly, the worker in the park comes and says, "Sir, are you looking for somebody? Kya ho gaya? What happened?" He said, "Oh, no, no, no. Remember Jamshedji Tata used to walk around here for his evening walk? I am wanting to meet him and talk to him." So now, uh, the worker smiles, the lady, the gardener smiles. He said, "Oh, you mean that madman?" I said, "What? No, 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 Jamshedji Tata." He said, "There is no Jamshedji Tata. There was a madman who used to go around the park giving 1 lakh check to everybody he met. And this man used to do it, and he used to just give this check in the name of Jamshedji Tata. And I think a lot of people have come to return the money, and he's never found." And this is a story where, I really like the story with a lot of lessons. You can tell me 1 or 2 lessons that you can think of. But the beauty of it is,
Sir, he
sometimes
was a real man.
he was a
Or
madman. Who knows? Was he Jamshedji Tata? We don't know. Now, was it like Umar
But
bin
the man
Khattab?
will still,
Yes.
but
Go
the
ahead.
man will still stay in debt now.
No, no, Sad. The idea was, just because somebody told him, "I'm going to back you up. Even if you fail, I'm here." This is what a coach, a mentor, an investment planner does. He had so much confidence, he grew his business without using that money. Actually, there was no money in the bank. This check was fake, maybe, but he just had the money. He did not use the check
Just
because
got confidence.
Jamshedji Tata, that man who was impersonating, the madman who was impersonating as Jamshedji, used to say, "Don't use the money until you desperately need it." So people would just keep the money, the check inside. And I'll just show you one example. Hold on, guys, just 1 minute. This is a check, a blank check of 50,000 Indian rupees. One lady gave this check to me in COVID, just so that I could start something. She said, "Use the money if you need it." After 2 years, I'm going to return this check to her because I don't think I need her money. And this is just my story of an honest check. I did not need her money. I did some project for her. She was in desperate help, setting an institute. Hopefully, it is a charity on her behalf. This madman showed this person what life could be. So sometimes, if your father, your teacher, your anybody just gives you confidence. Let's say one of you makes wonderful art posters, even if they're really only green scenery. But he says, wow, I love your art poster. I'm going to hang it around. He comes to your home and all his posters are hanging around. Imagine how much confidence that man will have. How much confidence that boy will have. And he'll start drawing more and more. And one day his art would be in galleries. And that is the confidence you need. Somebody just appreciates you for your cooking skill. Oh, so bad. Mummy makes food. Oh, today she tried something new. Mama, it's brilliant. Just try something better. Add more salt, more spices. The confidence grows. This is what money can do. Some money with you can give you confidence. And that is a law of money. Money will give you confidence and happiness. How you use it, that's what you do. Saad, I did not speak about your mother, okay? So stop laughing around. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll take a short break. Just use the same link to come in. I'm only going to do law number 3 with you when I come back, and then we'll complete in another 15 minutes. Okay, so yes, Abu Bakr, money has given a lot of confidence. I'll come back and tell you the story of potato, egg, and coffee. In 2 minutes' time, we'll relog in. Just a little, just go have, get up from your seat, go check the amount of money you have in your pocket money, and we come back in quickly, 15 to 30 seconds.
So when we have to join?
The same link. The link you joined before, just join the same link. All right?
No, the timing.
Yes, same now in 30 seconds. I'll log off and
Okay.
log in. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Just log in 30 seconds.